Namaste. Namaste. Good morning and happy autumn equinox. So this is our day on this 7-day program. And today we're going to do a yin yang type of yoga class to celebrate equinox, which means equal halves. The day and night are of equal length. And this morning, my good friend Emma has told me that the equinox is really in this year, the 2022, is on Friday. But it doesn't matter. Today we're celebrating it because it's the 21st of September. Happy springtime for the Southern Hemisphere where my family is. And just close your eyes for a moment. Before you close your eyes, if you have your candles or anything on your altar, just light them up so that you have that reminder that this is a special time. This is not just an ordinary class. You are doing you're celebrating. You're making an effort on this day. For the second half of the class, we are going to use some bolsters and blankets. So if you have some around, have them handy so that you can feel as comfortable as you are. All right, so roll your shoulders back, roll your shoulders forwards, roll your head a little bit side to side. Always good to get the body landing into the space that we're in. And sit comfortably. We're not going to be seated for a very long time. I'm going to chant Asatoma Satgamaya, which is a beautiful mantra that it means that we would like to come from ignorance into wisdom, from darkness into the light, and from death into eternal life. If you know it, you can chant. If you are live, you have it on the chat, on the Zoom. And if you don't know it, just close your eyes and listen. I have my index fingers and thumbs together with the palms facing down. Just inhaling and exhaling, feeling your full breath. One more breath, and we're going to start. Om Asatoma Sat Tamasoma Jyotir Mrityoma Amritam Gamaya. Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityoma Amaya. Last one. Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityoma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti. Bring the palms of your hands together. Think of your intention for this program, for this new season, for this moment. Bow your head towards your hands. And open your eyes. We're going to start today standing. The second half is going to be more relaxed. So the first half, we're going to work and get a bit of a warm-up. So work capacities, if you are working with the chair, you can, instead of coming onto the floor, you can use the chair to do your low lunges, to do your planks and your chaturangas. So use what you have around. If you normally use blocks, if you want to use blocks just to have more room underneath your body, you can do that. Lovely. So come to the front of the mat, roll the shoulders back and Have your feet hip distance apart. Spread your toes with intention. Spread your toes and feel all of your digits on the floor. See if you can see a little bit of mud between each of your toes. Soften your hips, soften your knees. And we're going to bring the hands into Tadasana. Inhale, bring your arms up. Joining the hands, fingertips together. Exhale, looking down, bring your hands by the sides of the body. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale, reach, joining the fingertips. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, chin to chest. Good. Now, keeping your feet hip distance, we're going to inhale, reach, arch back, and exhale, soften your knees, soften your hips, fold forwards, releasing your head, releasing your upper body. Inhale, extend your legs, extend your back. And we're going to bring one arm forwards, doesn't matter which arm. Bring the hands by the side of the hip and back forwards and release. Bring the other arm forwards, hand to the side of the hip, bring it back forwards and release. Can you do both arms? As if you were swimming, hands back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Soften your knees. Bring your hands onto your blocks or by the sides of your feet. Bring your right leg back. Open your chest. Lower your hip. Extend from your chin all the way towards your knee or your foot. See where you feel it. Look towards the floor. Bring the right foot forward, left foot back. Open up. That's it. Good. If you're just doing it on the floor, you can have your fingertips on the floor. Left foot forwards, right foot back. Open up. And change. Remember, you can do it with a chair, holding onto a chair. Now, look down. And if you can, we're going to swap the legs, jumping. If you can't do it jumping, just walk it. Swap. If you can, as you swap, lift your gaze. Swap. 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 Last one. Swap. And bring both legs back into plank. Whether you are on the blocks or on the floor, stay in plank for a moment. Breathe deeply. If you're on the blocks, you have a lot of room. Make sure you are not doing a hammock with your back. And come into a child's pose. If you're holding onto the blocks, you can use them to stretch your arms a little bit more. Otherwise, hands on the floor will work as well. Catch your breath. Inhale, lift your head. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, coming into all fours, and cat-cow. Opening your chest, and then chin to chest, arching. Inhaling, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Tuck your toes under. Come up into your downward facing dog. And look towards your hands. Walk your feet towards your hands. Hands onto your shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. Release. Hands to the side. Good. Shake your legs. We're going to do it again. So the options, if you're using a chair, you have your chair in front of you. And swap the legs. swap the legs. This can be an option also if you feel tired today, if you don't feel like being low to the ground. The lowest to the ground you are, the heavier your body will feel because gravity has more influence. If you're on an incline, you are higher up. So if you need to walk it, you can also walk it. Work with honor to your body, to your mind, to your present moment. We are looking at building up some heat. So we're building up some heat as we were experiencing during the summer. So the weather today is a little bit cooler, it's beautiful. So build up that heat. If you can sweat, let it sweat. Let yourself enjoy that. Don't drink any cold water. If you need to drink water, drink warm water just to ignite your digestion as we're doing it. Shoulders back and down. Inhale, bringing your arms up. Expand with joy. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift. Keep your legs and your back straight. Your gaze is towards the floor. One arm forwards and bring it back to the hip. Bring it back forwards and release. The other arm forwards. Back to the hip, forwards and release. You can continue with alternate arms or bring both arms forwards, hands to the sides, arms forwards, release to the shins. Two more. Hands to the sides, arm forwards, release. Last one. Side, forwards, release. Soften your knees, hands onto your blocks or onto the floor. Bring your right leg back. Open your chest. Expand in the front of your neck. That's it. Letting your hip release. Now look down and change legs. When we're mapping the body, let the hip go down, open the chest. When we're mapping the body, we don't want to go straight away fast. We want to do it so that the brain can catch up with us. Now, let's see if we can start doing little jumps. So I have to push the hands on the floor. I have my right leg back, left foot forwards, and swap the legs. Swap the legs. That's it. Swap. Can you make it slow motion, the swapping, so that you are holding from your core? One more. And plank. Hold your plank. Your gaze is towards the floor. You can be boxed or on the floor. If this is too much, you can have your knees onto the floor. You can also do your plank from your chair. One more breath in here. And exhale, come into a child's pose. You can bring your hands off the floor, fingertips on the ground, just to feel the stretch underneath your arms. Lift your head, needle and thread, bringing your left arm underneath your right armpit. Hand away, stretching your shoulder, giving your back a little twist. And bring it back to center, change sides. Breathe. Remember, movement and breath is the trick to know that you are doing yoga and not any other exercise class. Look towards your hands. Tuck your toes under. Come up into your downward facing dog. And walk your feet towards your hands. Extend your legs, extend your back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, release. Good, shake your legs. So we're going to continue with this start of the sequence. We're only going to swap the legs 3 times. So 6 times in total, 3 times each leg. And from down dog, so after child's pose, down dog, we're going to come into warrior 2, sun warrior, side stretch, side plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, warrior 2, Sun warrior, side stretch, hand on the floor, side plank, chaturanga. If you are not going onto the floor, if you're doing it with a chair, you're going to be doing your down dog, then you walk your foot, warrior two, sun warrior, side stretch, hand onto the chair and see if you can come sideways. Then the chaturanga can be done here, up dog, down dog, and then you go on the other side. As you can see, you are able to do the whole sequence on the chair if you wanted to. So even if you wanted to do it just for fun, not because you can't be working on the floor, you can try it. All right, we're ready. This is the last effort that we're going to do, and after that we're going to go into our yin part of the class. Shoulders back and down. Inhale, exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, baby back bend. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, flatten your back. 3 repetitions with the arms. See if you can do it both together. Back, forwards and down. Forwards, back, forwards and down. One more, forwards, back, forwards and down. Hands by the sides of the feet or onto your blocks. Right leg back, opening the chest, and swap. You look down as you swap. Swap, 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 plank. Hold it for a moment. Gaze is going down. Remember, in the autumn, we have our gaze down towards the floor. Child's pose. Needle and thread. I'm coming underneath. Change sides. Good. You want to the blocks, look towards the hands, tuck your toes under, down dog. Inhale, right leg up, look towards the hands and bring the right foot between your hands. Good. Check that the knee is above the ankle and your feet are train tracking as you lift. Then the back foot will cut the corner. Okay? Inhale, coming into a high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Look towards your middle finger, sink into your warrior two. We're going to do 3 of these flows. Inhale, sun warrior. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, warrior two. Sun warrior. Side stretch. And warrior two. Last one. Sun warrior. Side stretch. Hands onto the floor. The left hand comes onto the floor. Right leg comes into side plank. You can have the foot in front of you as well. And then come into chaturanga. Lowering down. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Breathe. Left leg up. Look towards the hands and bring the left foot between your hands. Feet are train tracking to come up into high lunge. And then release the back foot into your warrior two. Yes, that's it. 3 of these. Sun warrior. Side plank. Sun warrior. Side plank. Sun warrior. Side plank. From side plank, lift the back heel. Right hand onto the floor. Turn onto the outer edge of the right foot. The left foot can be halfway or all the way. And coming into plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. 5 breaths in here. And looking towards your hands, walk your feet towards your hands. Keep your knees soft. Grab hold of your elbows. And we're transitioning into our yin class. So let your upper body be heavy like a rag doll. Maybe you want to move side to side. Breathe deeply. You can also have your hands onto the blocks or onto the chair. Good. And really slowly rolling up into standing. We're going to come into a Hindi squat. So I will recommend that you use the block, or you can also use a little stool, one of the steps that you can use in the kitchen for children or in the bathroom for children to step. And we're going to sit into it with the legs wide apart. So if you're doing it from the chair, you can also have your legs apart and just push your forearms against your knees. If you are on the ground, we want to let the upper body sink between the legs, push the elbows against the knees and the feet towards the floor. Now soften your gaze. You might still have your heart going because of the faster pace of the previous sequence. Can you now slow down your breath? Feel the contact between your elbows and the knees, the contact between the feet and the floor, and feel the contact underneath your hip. If you're used to doing Hindi squat and you don't need your block, you can also stay here. And we're going to here. Lovely. Release your arms, shake your hands. They might have felt the pressure from being towards each other. So the next part is all on the ground. You can do it even in bed if you wanted to, next to your sofa. Just see where you would like to be. We're going to come into a twist. Twists are for the system because you're massaging your internal organs. We're going to use a block or a cushion, and we're going to put it between the knees. So there are different ways that you can go into a twist. You can be, if you want to twist more your upper back, your knees need to be closer to your chest. If instead it is your lower back that you would like to have a little stretch, then you have your knees away from your chest. Watch for a moment and see what I mean. We're going to have the block between the knees. Close to the chest will be like this, where your knees are almost underneath your armpit. Far away from your chest, you can even have your feet on the floor and bring the knees towards the floor. You can try both options and see which one feels most aligned with you today. So option one, knees towards the chest and you bring them towards the floor. We are having the block between the knees so that we're giving some space for the hip. Option two will be with the knees further away from the hips, so that you have more open onto your belly and you're giving a stretch more to the lower back. Find the positions you want to be in and close your eyes as you relax into it. You don't need to be pressing the block. The block is there to, or the cushion is there just to give you space between your legs and some contact. If you want, you can turn your head. Now is your time to focus on the breath and scan your body. Are you holding any habitual tension? I just felt how I'm turning towards my left side and my left leg, which is nearest to the floor, was tensing. Maybe your middle leg is tense, the leg that is higher up. Maybe you are holding tension around your eyes or your forehead or in your jaw. Now you can let go. Ten more deep breaths in here. See if you can count from 10 to 0 without getting distracted from your thoughts. And we're going to bring the knees back to center. The other side of your back might need a different twist. So feel free to check it around first. Either knees close to the chest or knees further away from the chest. Find your ideal position. You can turn your head away from your knees. Resting there, closing your eyes. Scanning the body. I was again holding the bottom leg. So just let it go. And perhaps you feel that your asana is a little bit less tidy. Doesn't matter. Proprioception, you have to feel what you're feeling like within. Feel your breath. Relax your shoulders and your jaw. And count from 10 to 0. Breathe in each count. Full inhale and full exhale. And bringing yourselves back to center. You can let go of your block. Rest your knees against each other for a moment. Just bringing your body back into stable, even position. And then bring your knees to one side. Pose for today is going to be child's pose. We're only going to be there for a couple of minutes. If you want to use a cushion or a block, you can use your block underneath your chest and another one underneath your head. It's not going to be a very long child's pose, so take whichever position, or maybe you don't need any blocks. Maybe you want to have your knees together, arms to the side. Find your child's pose. Arms can be forwards to the side. Hands can be underneath your head. And we are imagining that we are a little seed. The seeds that right now are inside the fruits around in nature. The fruit of the summer. We are this seed, that pure potentiality. That seed that we are carries within life, energy, prana. And as a seed, you can dream of the plant, the flower, the tree that you're going to become. Anything is possible. That latency within you is divine, is present, and is yours. Unravel your seat and come into your Shavasana, whichever way you feel comfortable to do it. You can lie onto your side or onto the back. Relaxing your toes, ankles, calf muscles and shins, knees, thighs, hips. Relax your lower back, your middle back, your upper back, the back of your neck, your belly and your chest, and the heart inside your chest. Feel the whole of your arms relax. Feel the vibration on your hands, your neck, your head, and your face are relaxed. Send a wave of gratitude throughout your body. Gratitude for this practice. for this time. Gratitude for the change that we're going to embrace with joy. Start wiggling your toes and your fingers, rolling your head side to side. And stretch your whole body, stretching your arms and your legs, pointing your toes, flex your feet. And hug your knees. Rock side to side to release tension on your lower back. Bring the nose towards your knees. Bring your knees to one side. And come up into a comfortable seated position, cross-legged or legs apart. We're going to close with 3 Oms and Shantis. And maybe this time you can have your palms facing upwards, either palms open or index finger and thumb together. This time, receive what is coming for you. How to begin? Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Bring your palms together, rub your palms, make the movement a little faster, and place your palms over your face. Inhale deeply. Open your eyes to the darkness of your hands, slide your hands to your chest and bow your heads. Namaste. Give yourselves a little. So, from autumn, I'm going to offer a program for anyone that would like to go deeper into the things that worked for you. You know, you might have enjoyed the yoga, you might have enjoyed the chanting, maybe the journaling, maybe the face yoga, self-massage. All of these things are part of how you can be better within yourself and feel more wholesome in this autumn season. So I will send an email with a special offer for everybody in this program. And you might want to work with me in getting into that optimal sense of health and well-being. So keep an eye on your emails, keep an eye on my social media and my website, and you can have a little think, give me a call if you want anything, and please send me feedback about this program. How do you feel about it? What would you like more of? What would you like less of? And how did you feel with the recordings as well? So coming live is good because it motivates you. But if you're also motivated to do it out of the online routine, then what is it like? How do you feel? Do you find it distracted or you find it inspirational? All right, everybody. Thank you so much. And
thank you, Geny.
I will see you very soon.
Thank you, Geny.